Welcome back. Grammy award-winning international superstar Pitbull partnering with music streaming service LiveXLive in a multi-year deal to develop, produce and distribute original content on its platform. Joining us now, Armando Cristian Perez, a.k.a. Pitbull, and Rob Ellen, chairman and CEO of LiveXLive. A very good afternoon to you both. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, no, thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Pitbull, if I start with you, I mean, how much of a hit has it been on the music industry not having live concerts relative to, I imagine, much more engagement and people listening on their devices during lockdown?
Hey, you know, for me, to be honest with you, this is what it's all about. And what do I mean by it is when the going get tough, the tough get going. This is all about reinventing yourself, challenging yourself, pivoting. And that's what entrepreneurship is about, and also being creative. So I look forward to and really appreciate the opportunity with LiveXLive to be able to give music to the world again, because that really unifies, heals, and is the universal language. So for me, I love a challenge, to be honest with you. So I'm all up for it.
How big a challenge is it, though, Pitbull, to fully recreate the experience of going to a live music event? I mean, how close can you get to that experience?
Well, this is going to be a learning experience for the fans. It's going to be a learning experience for the artists, and also for a platform like LiveXLive. They've been doing it for years, LiveXLive. It just happens to be that with COVID-19, this has created an amazing opportunity for artists to connect with their fans from a different perspective, and also for the fans to connect with the artists from a different perspective. As far as ourselves, I'm reporting live right now from the 305 from Slam High School in one of my neighborhoods of Havana in Miami, and this is where we're going to be putting together the events. So for us, it's how can I say, it's a win-win across the board to be able to give the fans a great experience, amazing experience for the artists, and also one way or another to be able to feed education through LiveXLive also.
Rob, what is LiveXLive? How does it work? And what have you done to pivot the business since COVID-19?
This is an inflection point. When we started the company, we set out to unify the world around live music, right? And we set out by acquiring the digital rights to the largest music events, from Rock in Rio to EDC to Jazz Montreux, right? And as you pivot today, we were always in the streaming world, and we've driven a massive audience streaming. But today, you don't have a choice, right? Today, you know, you got to come in swinging. You got to battle, and the battle is an interesting battle because we're an artist-first platform, and what we've always said is that our objective is to create a brand new revenue stream, right, for artists. And for the music industry as a whole, it was always live and streaming. Today, there's this unique opportunity to create that via video. So with Pitbull as our partner, we continue to build those relationships with talent that are really going to drive this audience. And I think it's a unique inflection point to be able to do unique, original programming, never seen before, that is done digitally. And eventually, as live comes back, you'll be able to do both. You'll be able to stream, as we've done from Rock in Rio, and then stream back to the home. Today, we're going to be doing it. We're going to have to curate, and we're going to have to find methodologies to do it without big audiences, if any audience at all, for a period of time. But we couldn't be more excited than coming off of what we did with Music Lives, which was a music festival. Think of it as Coachella on steroids. We had 130 artists, all right, 51 hours straight of music. We broke all the records on TikTok from what we've heard, over 5 billion engagements, 50 million live streams. And this, like sports, 30 years ago when ESPN came along, as an inflection point. So I believe this was happening anyway, but COVID has really forced everybody, including us, to really pivot and focus. And again, if we stay artist-centric, we create ways that artists can participate in subscription, pay-per-view, and ways to monetize they've never had before.
51 hours consecutive of music, I think you just said, with 50 million or so live streams. How long did people live stream it for, Rob? Not the whole 50 hours.
No, I mean, we don't give the full numbers on these, but concurrence. We've had average over 12 minutes of concurrence in watching overall, right? These are pretty staggering numbers. These reflect, greatly on like ESPN did 30 years ago, what music can be as this matures. And we're still in the first inning of this, but it's really exciting to see the traffic and audience. And as I said, it's not just the 50 million live streams. we had close to 5 billion engagements. That means that consumers were reposting our videos for Live by Live and allowing artists' content to be seen, over and over again. And so that's a real inflection point, very similar to what sports was 30 years ago.
Pitbull, question for you on concerts. Are we ever going to see concerts the way we saw pre-pandemic until we get a vaccine?
Oh, I'm sure that we'll get to that one way or another, But in the meantime, right now, we have Live by Live, and we'll be able to perform for the world and bring everybody together on this global platform. And what they need the most, they need to be motivated, they need to be inspired, they need to escape, have fun for a little while. And that's why I'm excited about this platform. But like anything in life, everything comes full circle. Only thing is we're going to come out of this bigger, better, badder, stronger. And hopefully to the human race all across the world, come out more appreciative of what we got going on and enjoy this beautiful short ride that we call life,
Which type of fans, Pitbull, do you think this new service will appeal to? Do you think of your fans as just one pool of fans and they'll subscribe or buy whichever product you put out, or is someone that attends a live concert just missing out on what they like to consume for the foreseeable future?
Oh, I think this is going to create, I would say, an array of new fans, and clearly you're going to have the fans that love you and love to go to your concerts. As far as myself, I always play around with people and I tell them my demographic when you go to my concerts is real simple, from the diaper to the diaper. So you're going to get from the grandkid to the grandparents that are at these shows. And I look to do that with Live by Live because I really feel that music is something that, like I said, brings everybody together. And it doesn't matter where you're from, what you represent, what your religion is. That is all out the window when you go to a concert. Music allows everybody to escape and have fun. And I think this is going to be an amazing platform to create new opportunities for artists and new opportunities for fans. And this is going to definitely, I would say, cross-pollinate everybody's music and bring everybody together. That's really what this is all about.
Speaking of opportunities, while we have you, did want to get Pitbull to what you're doing to help Latino businesses in this country, especially small businesses that have been hurt by the pandemic. What have you been doing there?
Oh, what we've been doing is basically we have a grant that we had going on with a partner of mine called Jeff Hoffman. And he brought to my attention that with everything that was going on, that we needed to help the small business owners in the Latin community, being that they were #1 in the United States of America when it came to small businesses. So them being the pipeline and the heartbeat of what it comes to be in our neighborhoods. Now, this is for all small businesses. I got involved to create awareness as far as for the Latin community and the Latin culture. And it's called COVID19businesscenter.com. You can go to, and you can apply there for up to $10,000 of a grant that's given away to small businesses that once you apply, clearly if you guys qualify for what it is. But at bottom line, we've been trying to do anything in any way, shape, or form to be able to help those that need it the most in these times, whether it's from an educational standpoint, whether it be small businesses, whether it be those on the front line and the first responders, which we want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you guys more than you know. It's just, and through music, putting out records to be able to motivate and inspire them. So now to have a Live by Live and a platform to be able to perform and just give them that energy and give them that strength to continue to move forward and that hope, to me, is priceless. So as always, I just say thank you to all the fans out there and to everybody going through tough times. Like I said, we're going to swing out of this bigger, better, stronger, and more appreciative for this beautiful thing we call life.
Great to hear such an upbeat message. Pitbull and Rob Ellen, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you.